Alright, what's going on, dudes, and welcome back to another one of these Minecraft snapshot video things. I do apologize for the delay on this. My last trip got my scheduling all out of whack, wasn't able to get to last week's snapshot until now, and I'm also daylight for this week's snapshots. My bad, but better late than never. I find I've been saying that a lot lately, and planning on changing that. Anyway, so as I said, going to be consolidating the last couple weeks snapshots into this video. They didn't have too many new additions, just a couple per snapshot, so putting it all into one video gives it a bit more substance. So anyway, without further ado, why don't we begin? Of course, with a thunderstorm. We could have that not happen. That would be great. So we'll start off with last week's snapshot, and beginning with the title feature. So this is pretty cool. You can actually create, it's almost like something you would do in post if you were editing a video and putting it on YouTube, except you can do it in game. So right here I have a command that says /title at p, title, and then in brackets text, this is a title. And then over in the command block next to it, same sort of thing, except it says subtitle instead of title for the third word. And then the text simply says, and a subtitle. So I hit the button, and this is a title and a subtitle. And that's actually displaying in game. That's not like something I added in post for the video. So kind of cool. It's actually a really cool application for adventure maps. If you're entering like a new area or a new chapter, something along those lines, you can just display a title. So you could use a command block to detect when you cross a certain threshold, certain area, it'll play the title there, or when you hit a button to open up a door, etc., etc. Now, what you can also do is you can add just different modifiers to the text. So in this case, I'm coloring the title blue with that little bit over there that says color :blue. And then for the subtitle, I'm coloring it green. So hit the button again, and it says this is a title and a subtitle. Same thing as before, just blue and green. So kind of cool, actually really cool. I think helps out with adventure maps a whole bunch. And then finally, just another use for the titles, or another little flag you can put in, which is to select a certain player, and then you can display that name as part of the title. So right now I have it set to just title at P, which is going to be me. But if you were in a server full of multiple people, you could tag, I don't know, a particular player, a random player, a player far away, the nearest player, etc., etc. So here we go. This one says, CaptainSparklez is kinda awesome. And that's just, subtitle is same as over here, just with a different bit of text. So that's the title thing. That was the main addition in last week's snapshot. But on top of that, the reason why I'm on a mesa biome right here is that mesa biomes and mesa biomes and deserts have caves that will now generate on the terrain when previously they wouldn't. So if I fly around here a little bit, you'll notice that we have a little bit of cave generation, and same if I went into a desert, now there would be surface caves, which I never really paid that much attention to the fact that they were absent in deserts before, but I guess they were. So yeah, anyway, you got cave generation. So those were the main features in last week's snapshot. But for this week's that came out yesterday, we've got a couple new ones. So 2 and 2. So the first one is you're now able to actually have an item name appear over an item when it's on the ground. So right here I have a command that's going to summon a sword, just one block above the command block. So item ID, Minecraft Diamond Sword. But then I've given it a custom name called this is sword. And then the part over here that allows it to be visible when it's on the ground is custom name visible : true. So press the button, boom, and this is sword. In case you couldn't tell, that is in fact, that is sword. So it's just pointing out the obvious in case you were not able to see. And it's kind of cool. This particular summon command is just summoning an item that I can't actually pick up. So this would be useful for, I don't know, displaying something over a dispenser that, I don't know, you can then take the item out of. So there's that. And then next up, this is, I think, the coolest, because I can speak. This is the coolest new addition of all the four, I think. Although the titles are pretty cool too, but this allows for you to actually make, like, moving things. I saw a GIF earlier where someone used this to make an actual train, not a minecart train, but a train that was moving, which was really cool. So what we have here is we have the clone command, but it's just a new flag you can put on the end. So it's the move flag, and what it does is it essentially allows you to clone something. It doesn't matter if the areas overlap now, it'll just clone it, and then it essentially acts as if you're moving the blocks. So it clones and deletes whatever was there previously. So I have a little magic carpet here. If I hit the button, the magic carpet's gonna move, and I can keep hitting the button. Now, obviously, if I added like some sort of fast redstone clock and put down a redstone block here, if I had set that up, it could go whoosh and zoom on out. But for the time being, it's just moving every time I hit the button. But yeah, again, I saw someone make a train, an actual train, which is kind of cool. So this creates like a whole bunch of possibilities with actually having animated structures. So anyway, I thought it was pretty nifty stuff. So that about sums it up for the last couple weeks snapshots, at least the significant features, none of the bug fixes or anything like that, of which there are always quite a few each time. But anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, a rating would be much appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna go fun my magic carpet ride. A whole new world.